Hey y'all. Yes, it's me again. I am jumping out here once again. If you didn't know, well, let me fill you in. I have been challenging myself to be more visible until it doesn't feel as uncomfortable as it has been for me. So, I stopped what I was doing. I remember that I made a commitment, and here I am, and I'm going to deliver on that commitment. Y'all were on my mind. And so I wanted to jump out here. If you're just tapping into me, I'm Dr. Dion Parker, the Courage Catalyst, and I'm that hand on your back that pushes you out of your comfort zone all the way into your courage zone. Well, I've been putting my own hands on my back, and I have been out here just going live, and I'm going to share things that are top of mind. I'm going to share things that I think might be interesting to you. And again, I'm challenging myself to be consistent, even if I'm not all made up and all that good stuff. Now, I just happen to have just went and got my eyebrows and lashes done because it's almost my birthday. So my birthday is next week, and so these are my birthday lashes and my birthday brows. But I did want to come out here and I want to say to you, happy girl, get your swag back month. Happy International Girl Get Your Swag Back Month, because we have some sisters that have been rocking with us from across the world, and I want to make sure that we always include them. So let's jump right in. So this week is all around the attitude of gratitude. And I heard this statement. I'm probably not going to get it right. Let me see if I can get it right, because I thought it was so actually super profound. And it said that a bad attitude is like a flat tire. You won't get anywhere until you change it. Now, let that sit in there for a minute. So, if you don't know, swag stands for self confidence, your walk with God, your attitude of gratitude, and your God given gifts and talents. And so we're focusing on the A this week. And y'all, I don't know about you, but I have had certain seasons in my life or even moments in my day where my attitude looks like the little Tasmanian devil that just spins off because I feel out of control. Our attitudes are just largely driven by how we think and feel. So, however we're thinking and however we're feeling, it's going to show up in your attitude. And somebody on the other side of you is about to get that that version of you. So, how you feeling? I want us to check ourselves and how we're feeling right now. Right? Did you have a rough day? Did you have a rough week? Are you having a rough month? A rough year? How are you feeling? How are you thinking right now? Where are your thoughts? How are you being kind to yourself? Are you practicing those moments of mindfulness where you're sitting still and just really getting just present in the presence of God and just literally just being still with yourself, right? Finding moments to breathe. Are you doing those things? Are you finding moments to check out of your day when you know your fuel tank is like on E? I don't know about you, but boy, oh boy, in my physical car, sometimes I think I know that I can go a specific distance past the E. Or maybe it's right up on E, and I know I can just keep going, knowing all along that the danger of running out of gas is lurking. I know better, right? And I know the consequences of what's going to happen if I run out of gas, right? It's going to cost me something. I'm going to be on the side of the road somewhere. I'm going to have to spend some money to either get towed or get somebody to come out there and help me get my fuel tank full. I'm going to have to do something that's going to have to cost me something, whatever it is, right? Time, money, energy, all of that. Same thing with how we think and feel. So mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, how are you feeling? Are you on E? Are you close to E? Have you passed E, like empty? Like, I mean, the little thing that went past E and it's broken down. Is that you? If it is you, then you have to take a moment to breathe, because you can't keep pushing like that. You're going to hurt you and inadvertently hurt somebody else, because of our attitudes are being driven by how we're feeling in that moment. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You can't. You have to now go and renew yourself, renew your mind, renew your energy, renew your health, renew your spiritual well being, so that you can come back fully powered in your life. Our attitude of gratitude is driven by that. We can't show up grateful in our lives, right? And thankful in our lives and giving God the glory and the worship that he deserves, and other people in our lives, if we're feeling like that. That's true for me too. Listen, your girl's about to go on a much needed hiatus. Yeah, I'm running. I'm running to my hiatus. And so I need that, because I've got to go and replenish myself. I need to just unplug and renew myself. Nobody needs to be on the other side of me when I don't feel, all the things, when I don't feel good. And so I'm ready. And I hope that you take that moment for yourself to just stop, check in with yourself to see, how am I feeling? Do I need an adjustment to my attitude? And in which area? You might be good physically, but do you need a moment mentally to check in? There's nothing wrong. First of all, let me say this loud and clear. Nothing wrong with going to see a professional, counselor, therapist. We all need to take care of our mental health. And sometimes you just need somebody on the other side of you who's not super close to you to hear you, right? To give you unbiased opinions and to ask you some tough questions. Nothing wrong with it. I encourage it. You need a tune-up. Every one of us needs to. So I hope that is you. Yeah, a restart. Absolutely. Yes. I see some of you. Yes, a restart. Yes, yes, yes. Unplug. I mean, you know how you have to shut down your phone because it starts acting all wonky. It freezes up on you. It doesn't do well. You've got to restart it in order for it to get back to what it was doing and functioning correctly. Same thing. Same thing. We need to also be spiritually fed. We have to. We got to sit in a moment and be quiet and be still and chomp on the word and really be refreshed and renewed in our spirits, so that we can come back and be a blessing to somebody else. It's super important. It is super important. I'll tell you this. I was going through a rough time, just at work. Everything was just going on. I mean, there's so much going on. And I know I was given something that I really did not want to do. I mean, I just didn't want to do it. And I was feeling some kind of way about it. And I just felt the tension in my body reacting that way. And I literally had to shut down the computer and I had to go lay down. I had to go lay her down, go lay it down. And I had to go consult with my Heavenly Father and just literally be still, because I needed a moment. And in that time, I was taking care of myself, my body, my mental, my emotional well-being, my spiritual well-being, and all of that. And then I could come back and show up better in my life. And I was also given new perspective about the situation and the people involved. And I was able to show up completely different. I'm telling you. But it was only because I recognized in myself that I needed to unplug and go step away and lay down and be quiet and be still. Sometimes you have to do that for yourself. Put yourself in timeout. Take a moment. Take a moment to do that. My purpose partner and I talk about it all the time. Is it time for us to go put ourselves in time out because we don't need to be around people? People don't need to experience us that way. So I encourage you this week to focus on your attitude and look at what adjustments you need to make because it's healthy for you. It's healthy for the others around you. They need that from you to show up as your best self, and you need it for you. So, what are you going to do? You can keep pushing through, barreling through your life right now, knowing you need that restart, knowing you need to just sit down for a second, catch your breath, take a deep breath before you dive back in. Knowing you need to do that, and you just, but keep barreling through without doing it, what's the consequence? What's suffering? Who's suffering? So I want you to really reflect on that. I want you to take a moment and do some self-reflection and to honestly answer those questions for yourself. Is the life that you're living right now worth the price that you're paying to live it? Let that question settle in right now. Is the life that you're living right now worth the price that you're paying to live it? If it's not, you got to make some adjustments. There's no time like the present to do that. We deserve to feel better. We deserve to have our thoughts clear, and people around us deserve to experience us at our best selves. And that doesn't mean that we're always going to be our best selves. And what I'm saying to you is that we just have to recognize when we aren't and do something about it. Step back, take a moment, recalibrate, restart, adjust, all of those things so that you can come back into your life and do what you need to do. If that's you, feel my hand on your back, pushing you to make that move. All right, my friends. Well, I'm getting ready to go make that move. I'll check back in with y'all as I'm going to get my own adjustment. Okay? Have an incredible rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.